It was a murder for hire plan, and so far 11 suspects are in custody. The hitman was paid close to 8,000 US dollars to execute the deal. In fact, to shoot and kill. I'm Dennis the Business. Click subscribe to Black Social TV as I give you the full detail of how the plan unfolded. Now, the truth of the matter is, this was a paid deal. And I'm going to give you how it unfolded right here now. Dominican prosecutors obviously have said that the fugitive suspect paid the would-be assassins who shot David. And the obtained research showed that the Dominican court documents by Monday revealed new details in the shooting, including the name of the person accusing of paying for the attempted hit, identified as Juan Alberto Miguel Rodriguez. Now, talking about Rodriguez, so far, some of the suspects that we have come across right here include a one Oliver Mirabo Acosta, a one Joel Rodriguez Cruz, a one Eddie Feliz Garcia, and then there was a Ferreira Cruz, then there is Reynaldo Valenzuela Rodriguez, then there is Poliferio Allende de Champs Vasquez. Those are some of the suspects, but the total number has come up to 11. Police says these guys were paid to shoot and kill, but rather they say they were meant to kill someone else, of which they have to name that very person. Now, Rodriguez Monta was the latest suspect to be identified in what authorities have described as a complex assassination plan against Boston's Red Sox slugger. That is David Ortiz. Right now he's in hospital, nursing wards. Now, by Tuesday, the 11th suspect was arrested. A Dominican law enforcement source told the media that the suspect's role in the other information is expected to be discussed at a press conference, obviously, that will be held come the midweek. Now, what is known about Alberto Miguel Rodriguez Monta, the alleged role in this alleged role? Now, police are still searching for Rodriguez Monta, who faces attempted murder charges and conspiracy. Rodriguez Monta met with another suspect known as Alexander Perez Vicanio to discuss a plan 1 week before David was shot. Now, that is just according to the indictment. The one Perez was the go-between for Rodriguez Monta and another suspect accused of helping or orchestrate or the hit from a Dominican prison, identified as Jose Eduardo Ciprian. Now, according to court documents, Ciprian and the fellow inmate Carlos Alvarez helped coordinate the shooting and distributed an amount of about 7,900 US dollars payment to scenarios or the assassins that prosecuted or that executed this whole deal. Talking about Perez Viscanio, then met with a criminal group at a gas station to show them the photo of the person they were to liquidate, according to the whole indictment here. Now, going forward with the plan, on Monday, Perez was given a year of pretrial detention and court hearing, according to Jose Hauptmann and Anthony for David Ortiz. It is not yet clear why Rodriguez Monta would have paid nearly 8,000 US dollars to kill Ortiz, or if he was acting on someone else's behest. Now, let me give you how the shooting obviously went on here, and maybe you may add up some strings right there, and you could have some skills of investigations here. You also get down to the community section and let me know what you think about this whole plan. 11 suspects in custody. Then one of them says the plan was not to kill David Ortiz. You understand? But the question is, who paid the hitman here? Now, let's get straight to how the shooting unfolded on that day. Ortiz was sitting in a crowd, in a crowded bar that time in Santo Domingo, the night of June 9th, when a gunman walked in, pulled out a Browning high power 9mm and shot him once in the lower back. Now the bullet passed through Ortiz, perforating his intestines and internal organs, and his friend known as Joel Lopez in the leg. Now the accused gunman, Juan Ferreira Cruz, maybe Cruz is among these ones there. Yes, Ferreira Cruz, the guy you see maybe on your far left right there. The guy, roughly Ferreira Cruz, the small guy with the sharp nose right there. In addition to that, Cruz fled scene on foot. His alleged getaway driver, Eddie Feliz Garcia. Now, Garcia is the guy you see in the far right there. He's a little bit a mixed race, and he looked a little bit innocent, but he's still a suspect in this case. Now, his alleged getaway driver, Eddie Feliz Garcia, stole out his motorcycle as he attempted to flee. Now, an enraged crowd got hold of him before turning him over to the police. Now, in addition to Rodriguez Mota, the police say they are searching for the unnamed mastermind and another suspect known as Luis Alfredo Rivas Clays, who goes by the nickname El Serrano, or the Surgeon. That's in English. Now, let's get straight to the status of the case. Yeah. Now, the shooting has left obviously some of the Dominicans wondering who would order public assassination of a sports hero without apparently fearing reprisals. So far, as I told you, 11 suspects are in custody and facing charges as of now. Many of the accused come from poor neighborhoods and appear to be foot soldiers in an alleged plan against one of the greatest athletes Dominican Republic has ever produced. Several of them denied involvement, as masked officers hustled them into court for a hearing on Friday. At the hearing, the judge ordered 9 of the suspects to remain in jail for at least a year while awaiting for trial. Now, that's where it gets complicated. Now, authorities still say they are closing in to the person who ordered the hitting or the shooting of David Ortiz. Getting back to Juan Ferreira Cruz. Now, Ferreira Cruz's name has surfaced a lot in this case, which means he's a key suspect of this whole plot. Ferreira Cruz always told the media that he meant to shoot someone else, a claim that prosecutors say is absurd considering that Ortiz is one of the most recognized people in the country. Now, this is where I ask, didn't Ferreira know that is David Ortiz right there? And 2, what did the rest of the suspects say if Cruz says it was meant to kill someone else? Obviously, it puts the other 8 suspects into an awkward position right there, which means they were part of the plan. One thing leads to another. Dominican officials released the video as they say it shows Ferreira Cruz and Garcia speaking with people inside a car parked near the club, allegedly to coordinate the attempt on Ortiz David's life. The car and another vehicle left the scene immediately after the shooting. Now, this story still unfolds. Here we see that Cruz is one of the key suspects right here, and he has a lot of information. Remember, he's the one who shot, because the cameras obviously got capture of him and the face and the whole action. And here he says that he was meant to shoot someone else. But remember, this is the bullet that went through David Ortiz's intestines and then going straight into Joel Lopez, known as also the friend to David. It went straight to the leg. Now the leg is down and the intestines are up. When the guy shot, the bullet went through the intestines of David Ortiz. How did it get down to the leg? What is Cruz saying? Is he trying to lie to the police, or is trying to confuse evidence as of now? Now, what happens to the other 8 or 9 suspects and the other suspect who paid for the whole plan? So, if the suspect paid for the whole plan, why does Cruz then say that he was supposed to shoot someone else but not David? My name is Dennis the Business. Click subscribe to Black Social TV. As this story unfolds, I have hold of it and I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching.